Hello and welcome. This is a short grammar presentation looking at the use of conjunction and its types. What is a conjunction? A conjunction is a part of speech that connects or coordinates words, phrases, or clauses. The words and, either or, neither nor, but, or, nor, yet, not only but also are conjunctions. These are being used to join two clauses in the same sentence. What do the conjunctions below connect? John and Mary laughed. Here we have two nouns, John, Mary. Instead of saying John laughed, Mary laughed, we are connecting them with the help of a conjunction and. So the sentence becomes John and Mary laughed. Next example. Do you want to eat or drink anything? Here we have two verbs, that is eat and drink. There is a choice given in this sentence whether the person would like to eat or whether the person would like to drink. In that case, when there is a choice, we use the conjunction or. So the sentence becomes, do you want to eat or drink anything? Next example, John stayed home for he was very sick. Here we are speaking about the subject, that is John, and what is he doing at home? He is staying at home. Why? Because he is sick. So when we want to give a reason, in that case, we use the conjunction for. The sentence becomes, John stayed home for he was very sick. Next example, Sam smiled, yet he was not amused. Here the subject is Sam and we have a contrasting ideas, that is smiled and not amused. So here he is smiling but he is not entertained at all. In that case, when we want to join the two ideas, we take the help of the conjunction yet. So the sentence becomes, Sam smiled, yet he was not amused. Next example, Paul studied hard, so he secured a distinction. Here, Paul is a subject and he is studying hard. As he studied hard, he was able to secure a distinction. So when we are talking about a result, that time we can use the conjunction so. The sentence becomes, Paul studied hard, so he secured a distinction. Here are a few examples. He bought a shirt and a book. You can write your paper with a pen or a pencil. I sent him a letter, but he didn't respond. We all enjoyed the picnic and went home happily. He sings songs because he wants to be a singer. You cannot succeed unless you work sincerely. I saw him while I was driving my car. Let us go through the types of conjunctions. Coordinating conjunction, correlative conjunctions. Coordinating conjunction, used to link or join two words or phrases that are equally important and complete in terms of grammar when compared with each other. Example: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. To remember this, we can use the acronym, that is FANBOYS. F stands for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, S for so. Correlative conjunctions. They are pairs of conjunctions used in sentence to join different words or group of words in a sentence together. Example: either or, neither nor, not only but also. These are commonly used correlative conjunctions. What is a coordinating conjunction? Now let's go through its definition. Coordinating conjunctions, also called coordinators, are conjunctions that join or coordinate two or more words, main clauses, or sentences of equal importance. Fanboys can be used to remember the coordinators for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Coordinating conjunctions are used to join two ideas that are of equal importance in a sentence. Example: for. For means because. For, when used as a conjunction, gives the reason for an action. I told her to leave for I was very tired. So here, as she was very tired, she asked her to leave. There is a reason. That's why we use the coordinating conjunction for. Next example: and. And means in addition to. I like football and he likes hockey. And is used to join similar ideas or an idea that continues another. Here we have the likings of the sport, that is football and hockey. That is the reason we are using the coordinating conjunction and. Nor. Nor means and not. Nor is used to join two negative ideas, though it is more commonly used as a pair with neither. It can be used on its own. I have neither done the dishes nor the laundry. So here two works are not done, that is the dishes and the cleaning of the laundry. When there are negative ideas, then we use the coordinating conjunction nor. Next example: but. But means however. But is used to join two contrasting ideas. She is 85, but she still goes swimming every day. Here we come to know that as she is aged, still she continues to swim. We have a contrasting idea of the age and her swimming. So we use the coordinating conjunction but. Next example: or. Or means either. Or is used to join ideas that express preference or choice. Whenever we have a choice, we can use the coordinating conjunction or. I will eat either a burger or pizza. Next example, yet. Yet means but. Yet is used to join two contrasting ideas. It is just same like but. The weather was cold yet bright and sunny. Here we have two contrasts, that is cold, bright and sunny. In that case, we can use the coordinating conjunction yet. Next example, so. So means therefore. So is used to join ideas which express result, cause and effect. It was still painful, so I went to see a doctor. Here, as it was very painful, so what was the result? He or she had to see the doctor. In that case, we can use the coordinating conjunction so. We need to keep in mind that these conjunctions are always placed between the two clauses or words that are joining. What is a correlative conjunction? Here we have the definition of correlative conjunction. Correlative conjunction is a type of conjunction that functions in a pair with both words working together to balance words, phrases or clauses. Let me explain you. Correlative conjunctions are sort of like tag team conjunctions. They come in pairs and you have to use both of them in different places in a sentence to make them work. They get their name from the fact that they work together, that is co, and relate one sentence element to another. Correlative conjunctions include pairs. Correlative conjunctions work in pairs. We should always keep in mind that they are in pairs. Let us see how they work. Correlative conjunctions must balance sentences and ideas. They should always have a balance in the sentence as well as in the ideas. They are only used when equal correlative ideas are presented. There are many examples of correlative conjunctions, but the most commonly used are either or, neither nor, not only but also. Here we have the examples of correlative conjunctions. Either or. Now when do we use either or? We use it to emphasize alternative, choice or option. Let us see it in a sentence. Either you will eat your dinner or you will go to bed. So here there are two choices, that is eat your dinner or go to bed. Next example, I won't eat the honey cake or the chocolate cake. So we have the options, that is the honey cake or chocolate cake. In that case, we use the correlative conjunction either or. Neither nor. When do we use neither nor? We use it when we talk about two negative alternatives or express negative addition. Addition means ideas. Let us see it in a sentence. He is neither employed nor looking for a job. Here we have two negative ideas, that is, the person is not employed and even he is not looking for a job. In that case, when we have the negative ideas, then we can use the correlative conjunction neither nor. Next example, neither Italy nor France made it to the finals. So here it means that both of them failed to go to the finals. Not only but also we use it to add emphasis or express additional ideas that link each other. Not only do I love this band, but I have also seen them in concert twice. So here emphasis is given to the band as well as the concert. Next sentence. Not only will they paint the outside of the house, but also the inside. Here we are giving the emphasis to paint it outside and even inside. Hope you enjoyed the explanation. That brings us to the end of the topic conjunctions. Thank you.